3 key points for your emotions. Hello everyone, my name is Omkar and I make videos on law of attraction and life coaching. In this video, we are talking about your emotions and I'm going to give you 3 major key points that will help you nurture your emotions, understand them, allow them to be, and how you can use your emotions for your success, for your betterment, for your happiness. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So the very first point is acknowledge your emotions. We are feeling something and we are trying to ignore it somehow, because we think that if we express ourselves, if we acknowledge what we are feeling, we will feel worse. So that's why we try to ignore whatever emotions we are feeling. You are in a particular situation, and in that, if you are feeling scared, if you are feeling overwhelmed, then if you try to ignore that, you cannot actually treat that emotion. You are just trying to run away, and the more you run, the more it follows you. So the very first key point is acknowledge your emotions. Understand, tell yourself that yes, you are feeling this. You are overwhelmed, you are sad, you are not feeling good, you are feeling heavy, you are feeling like crying. Whatever that negative emotion is. In case of happy emotions, you anyways allow that because it's a happy emotion. But when it comes to negative emotions, acknowledge them in order to treat them, in order to come out of that trap of that negativity. So that was the first key point, acknowledge. The second key point is practice mindfulness and breathing. When it comes to emotions, we feel them so much, we take it so seriously that we just forget everything else. If you are feeling overwhelmed, if you are feeling something, some sort of negativity in our chest or in our stomach, we feel that so much that we forget that we can come out of it. The situation is temporary, right? So don't do that. Practice mindfulness and breathing so that you realize that whatever you're feeling right now in the situation, not necessarily it's the truth. It's not permanent. Allow that emotions to flow, and it will flow and will just go out of your body, and you will feel relaxed. So practice mindfulness and breathing. That's very important. The third key point is develop healthy outlets. Right? You are having this energy. Whenever you think about some subject or some topic, you have emotions wrapped around it. If you talk about love, if you talk about money, if you talk about your own health, if you talk about relationships, if you talk about your social life, everything has that emotions wrapped around it. That layer of emotions wrapped around it. And it's like an energy. It's like an energy. It's flowing. You are constantly flowing that energy towards that subject, that topic. And whenever something happens related to that, that energy gets activated. If there is a guy who has been facing failed relationships, if he's sitting with his friends and there is this another friend who is talking about relationships, about love, then this guy would feel something because he has been through those situations. So there will be emotions surfacing in his mind, right? So for that, he need to develop healthy outlets. If something is surfacing, if some sort of emotions are coming up in your mind, in your heart, then you must let them flow. Just allow them to flow, right? Otherwise, you just keep them, like you just close the lid, and the emotion stays inside, and it just gets stagnant, it just gets stale, and then you feel bad, and then it affects your life on a longer run. So don't let your emotions just be stagnant. Let them flow. Develop healthy habits. Talk to people, talk to your friends, express yourself, do physical activities, do something that makes you feel good, and just check that whether you are feeling the same emotions or not. And I'm sure you will realize that something has been released when you let things flow, when you let that thought flow. So the first key point was acknowledge, the second one was practice mindfulness, and the third one is develop healthy outlets. So that's it for today's video. I hope this creates value in your life. Subscribe to my channel, give this video a like.